Okay. Notes, we can do our hyper check-ins. And the focus is ACU client work. We've got lots of topics. Website, Lucy involvement, coordination, practice, documentation, client relations, and invoicing. And I would also say worker coordination. So any other topics you think we should discuss?
No, Jay. Client tracking.
All right, well, I think we should start with Lucy.
Okay.
Go over Lucy's involvement. Actually, before we go over Lucy's involvement, I think we should go over just like the worker coordination. You know, like who is involved, and expectations. So what do you think of the first two topics?
It's fine by me, no objection.
All right, so Lucy, no objection. So I guess I'll make the tab. Topic 1, involvement. So let's call it involvement. Involvement. So let's make a list of who's involved. We can also get the link to the main sheet.
Remember the main sheet, AGC. Main spreadsheet. Okay, let me link it.
All right, here we go. ACU main sheet.
Oh, okay, let me just leave it.
So membership. So this goes over some of the people involved. I feel like we also need the SVG client, you know, organizing or management sheet, or yeah, organizing admin sheet, right? Right. ACU. ACU client admin spreadsheet for SVG. Okay. So I think we do coordination. I think we do need to have some clarity on involvement. We can also get our notes from before. So here we have our list of sessions. So our last, it looks like we did not document our last session. So that should be policy tracking again, right? So September 1st. So we need to always link the notes for every session. Are you just not?
In the main doc.
In all of our docs. This is something we do for every single session.
Yeah, I understand. I was talking of we missed to link it on the ACU main doc, right?
I just said that. That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm, Jay. There's no
Yeah.
problem.
We obviously did not link it, and it always needs to be linked.
That was on the 9th, right?
I don't know, but we need to
Yeah.
find the session.
Okay, I have it. The last ACU session I had was the 9th.
So you can put that in our notes, and we can link it into the AC main sheet. And then I'll go ahead and link these notes.
It's on line 12.
Okay, can you put it into the
Main sheet.
main sheet, or do you want me to do that?
Yes, it's okay. I'm putting the link sheet.
You can do it.
Sections.
So one of the things we talked about last time was the list of workers. So we had roles and responsibilities, other workers, and we talked about it. So copy and paste all that. And so we talked about the 6 people involved. So this was the people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6 plus Alberto is 7. That is Joyce. Joyce, advice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jay, where are you getting the 7? We can have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you count Alberto, there's 7.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I think Alex is not yet involved. We're supposed to add Alex.
We have Alex on here.
Alex is down.
Right?
Alex is down, except I'm not seeing very well.
I don't understand. What is your question?
What I'm saying is
Do you have a
Alex
question or not?
is no, Alex is under other interested people. It's not among the 7 you counted. Is
Alex is
okay?
on line 30.
Yes. So if we add Alex, is it still going to be 7?
That's what I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alex is 8.
You count. With Lucy, it would be 8, right? So 1, 2, 3,
No,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alex
So
is 8.
8.
Lucy will be 9. If I'm not making a mistake. Because we have J1, Attitude, Choice 3, Eileen 4, Jennifer 5, Every
Eileen is
6.
not. We're not counting
Oh,
Eileen because Eileen is MIA. She hasn't communicated since September 1st, and she's been deactivated and probably will be removed from
okay.
the budget. You don't
Okay
know what
then.
happened to Eileen. If anyone would like to prioritize Eileen and actually follow up with her, try to call her, try to send an email, try to do something. She's not communicating on Discord. We've not heard from her for over almost 2 weeks.
I don't
So if no
think
one cares about Eileen, that's
no, I'm not
Discord.
gonna
But if someone wants
prioritize.
to follow,
I'm not gonna prioritize it. If she's having a problem, she needs to communicate on Discord, or leave a message or leave an email.
yes, she's not communicating. Anyways, eventually we'll get our main buddy team set up and we can have clarity on who is her main buddy, but that would be the point of contact. All right, so let's go over everybody. So, oh, who we have now? What's this?
No, no, it was
Nothing. Okay.
it was Stacy.
All
She
right.
had
So,
joined twice.
so
Um,
okay, great. So my role is client relations for FG, primary documentary oversight, executive role for SVG. Alberto is the first practitioner, founder, co-creator, and visionary. Uh-oh. Hello? Can you hear me?
yes, Jay.
All right. It looks like Lucy disappeared. So
Yeah,
then for
usually
secondary roles, we have you, and you're the client administrator, and you're helping with the practice document drafting. Is there anything else?
we could be helping with the invoicing.
You're doing invoicing.
I'm stepping up on it.
We also added that on our leadership documentation. The priorities, invoicing, it just says Lucy. So you want to do invoicing in general or just for ACU?
We are talking here about ACU, right?
Well, ACU is our primary client we do invoicing on, but it's like if you don't want to do normal invoicing, you only want to do invoicing for ACU, that's fine, but I just want to make
No,
sure it's clear.
I'm doing invoice. I will do for everything. The moment it brings in
I'm
money.
gonna add your name here, invoicing. I mean not invoicing. Okay.
When are you adding it?
In the leadership organizing spreadsheet for invoicing.
Ah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
All right. So then for Joyce is coming back on Monday. Coming back
Yes.
Monday. So I feel like she has kind of like a secondary role for sure. She's
Mm-hmm.
backup client administrator. She's willing to work on invoicing as well, practice document drafting.
Mm-hmm.
So also add her name here, Joyce. Great. All right. Then we have Evrice. So do we know what's going on with Evrice?
Yeah, he wrote on this code. Since I wasn't feeling fine, Daniel was supposed to be taken care of, so he had to. He wrote on this code that he would not be available since I'm not feeling fine. I think since there was a BT session, he could not join. The only three of us.
I didn't understand. So what is his? He's not joining because he doesn't want to, or what? Like I didn't.
Because it was a BT session.
Yes, the buddy team session means we break up if there's more than 3 people. So there's 4 people, we create 2 buddy teams of 2 people each. If there's 6
Still on
people,
ACU.
it's 3 people each. If you have 7 people, you create 3 buddy teams, 2 and 2 and 3.
So can we create two, three body teams still on ACU or other responsibilities?
What are you asking me? I'm so confused. You're asking me if we can do work, or what? Or what are you
If
asking me?
okay, now for example, now is ACU time. So do we create like if we are six of us, can we create
Not any
two
different
or
than anything
three
else. Period.
to work on something else, right?
No
Or only
special
ACU?
ACU, there's no special ACU anything. It's just like a normal work session, just like any other session.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. I know I see.
So where is this communication? Oh, look, Lucy's back.
Yes, this is right.
I'm back.
So where is
She's
this
right.
communication that Evrice is not showing up?
Today?
No, 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks?
What are you talking about? Right now, we are talking about right now. Everybody who signed up for ACU is supposed to be communicating and checking in. It is unacceptable for people just to disappear and not do work. You
Yeah.
get, I tell you, this is
Yeah.
an inactive, massive issue that is contention, and it's driving me insane that people don't show up for their
Yeah,
work.
you're right.
It's unacceptable. We need to start firing people. Like, I can't wait to start firing people. You have no idea. Hopefully we'll start doing that later today or tomorrow. No one's getting paid after today, that's for sure. So starting new moon, all pay stops until we have our budget agreed upon of who's getting fired and who's getting accepted into the budget.
Okay.
So now we're talking about right now. Where is Everest? Why is he not here? Where is Mamoon? Why is he not here? What's going on?
Okay, Everest is going to join like now.
Yes. Okay. So if Everest is joining, let's talk about Lucy quickly. So Lucy is semi-interested. So the question is, what would you be interested in doing with ACU, Lucy? And then, for now, until we get Alberto approving Lucy, maybe Lucy should just focus on, normal jurison work, client work, or internal ops for today with Everest or something like that. While me and you, Ate, go over all of the stuff for ACU. Ate?
Yes, Jay.
Did you hear what I said about Lucy?
No, Jay.
Okay, I'll repeat. So for Lucy, she said that she's semi-interested. So the question for Lucy is, what are you interested in doing with ACU? If there's not a lot of clarity, then maybe we just need to wait until, Lucy does an interview with Alberto and gets approved. Basically, figure out how we want to approve people and start the onboarding process. So that would be the main step there of how we want to do that. But I was thinking that for now, maybe Lucy and Everest could focus on some just Jurison client work or internal operations for the team.
Okay. But
Yeah.
Lucy's here. Can she speak for herself?
Yes, that's great. Lucy, why do you want to be involved in ACU?
Actually, I don't know about ACU. I just go through the monthly schedule and I saw that it's scheduled for AIACU. That is why I joined. What is it all about? But if I'm not allowed to work on that, to join this meeting, I have no problem. I can still focus on other things that I need. Actually, honestly, I don't know all about ACU.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one interesting option is having Lucy come for the monthly session.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I don't know what, like, that could be one possible starting option. It's like, the question is, how do we do, the question is, how do we do process for new onboarding and work and workers, right? For ACU, and maybe some options could be like a one pager that explains the work and what we are doing. We could ask for something in writing, right? For
Yes,
a
Jay.
paragraph interest in writing. We could also invite them to the open session once per month. Anyway, so these are just some options, but for overall, for me, in any sort of work related to SVG, you need to show interest in the work itself, and
Yeah,
I'm
of
so
course.
far not seeing that with Lucy yet. But it's good to show up. It's just, we just need to get
Jay,
organized.
please, at least 5 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
So Lucy, while we're trying to figure out for ACU kind of like what the best process is for involvement, and just so you understand ACU, basically it's Alberto's spiritual practice that he is documenting, that we're working with him to document. We have lots of questions for Alberto, but he's not here, so we can't really ask him any questions. So I'm going to send him a message, see kind of where his status is. But basically, if there's interest, we would want to have that clear about how and what you're interested in doing, relationship to your ACU work, and then getting you actively involved. Does that sort of make sense, Lucy?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. So
That's great.
So should I leave the meeting right now?
well, I was going to propose that you could work with Bryce, or you can just stay and have something else to work with silently. So you could be learning a little about ACU in the background while me and Ateo are working on it, while you're also working on some silent work for your own responsibilities that you could be getting help on from us. So, and then when Bryce gets here, maybe you and Bryce could go into your own buddy team. So, I mean, I don't see there's any reason to leave. It's just like if you don't have anything to work on for ACU, we need to get you working on something else. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
the whole concept of workers not just automatically coming into ACU is so that people aren't sitting around doing nothing for hours on hand while Alberto has to pay for it. Like that's just not acceptable, right? Alberto has specifically stated that he no longer wants any interest in that.
Yes.
Right? So I mean, he kind of brought it on himself that he wanted to have this invitation and get everybody and all that kind of stuff, and so we went with it. But eventually, he realized that it was not a good model, and we changed it. So now, if you want to be involved in ACU, there's onboarding, there's interviews and communications, and have understanding of what your roles are before you just start tracking hours and charging the client. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Lucy, did you guys get done with the recruitment, the ranking? You guys can work on that.
Yes. So just waiting for verification. But
Okay.
so get done, you can just open the link and see.
So you're saying all of the recruitment has been calculated for all the evaluations and all of the elections?
Yes, we calculate elections and evaluations. And
But I see Alex sent a communication that people should still vote.
Yeah, I think that probably was a mistake on Alex's part, but it should be fine. I think that we can stop sending out reminders since it's time to wrap up all the recruitment and do the appointments. Also, for me, my hope is that this ACU session can go within like an hour, hour and a half, and then we might be able to do a Cobalt hour 1 session on recruitment, finalizing the budget, and then do the life support set hour 3 of Cobalt. Because then we give an hour to actually work on Cobalt. So if we think about, we go to setup and our schedule. What's our schedule? So for me, ideally, right now is Andromeda hour 2, right? We have ACU. So then my hope is that we would do Cobalt hour 1 for recruitment budget finalization, and then do Cobalt hour 3 for new moon life support. So
okay. So life support has been removed from R2 to R3.
Well, it's not moved. That's just the time because it's actually a natural time session for the new moon.
Yeah, okay.
So it's scheduled based on the new moon, not based on the Gregorian calendar. So it just happens to be a Cobalt hour 3. So ideally, we would stop Cobalt hour 2, give us an hour break before Cobalt hour 3, And so in this case, we would want to stop, Andromeda hour 3.5. Take a half-hour break for Cobalt hour 1, which would give us a whole nother almost an hour right now, right? Oh, speaking of, let's get our. So I don't know if anyone wants to schedule for Cobalt hour 1 to do the recruitment finalization. Is there
I'm
anything?
definitely ready for that.
Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and try to finish this session up as quickly as possible. Before I forget, let me. We missed a break, so I'm gonna get this one. All right.
Hi everyone.
Hey, everybody. So we need to break up. So what other things could Evrice and Lucy work on while me and Ate are finishing up the ACU coordination?
They can be working on the budget, the next month budget, like the setup.
Well, they guess they could, but it's going to be dependent on the recruitment budget, right? We're using the recruitment budget for the foundation of the new month's budget, but they could work on it. Like Evrice, do you know how to work on the budget? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to work on the budget, that's fine. Remember, the budget is due in a week, and then right now what's due is the recruitment budget, which is a little different than the normal budget. Okay.
So Jay, for the budget, are we not going to start? Are we not using? So what you're saying is we are not going to use our number spreadsheet, our number budget, our number responsibility organizing.
For the recruitment budget, it's not normal because everything's based on the rankings, and then you just finalize the rankings based on who ranks highest gets to choose their position. You go through all of the rankings, and then based on the general cutoffs for the amount of money that we want to put into the budget, then we would just make either one or two options, whatever we can agree on. But basically, we need agreement by the team today to prevent upfront pay stop. And that just is based on our recruitment process. So it's very simple. You just take the rankings, right? And then you go through rankings. Whoever is ranked highest chooses their position first.
Yeah.
You hit the budget max. So in this case, we're trying to keep the budget under $4,500 per month.
Under how much?
$4,500 for the HR budget. So the goal is that the HR budget is under $4,500. But there's no guarantee of that. I mean, it's possible we might go over, and if we go over, we just need to get agreement. So whatever we agree to is all that matters.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And this obviously might relate to the actual budget options, right? But for now, we don't really need to create official budget options. We just need to rank everybody. Here's the ranking. This person's first, second, third, fourth, and then what position they want to take on. And then how much money they're going to cost in the budget. That's all we have to do for the recruitment budget, get agreement on it. And then we can start working on the actual budget. We get a whole nother week for that.
Okay, Jay.
All right, so Bryce and Lucy, is there anything else that you would want to work on, or do you want to work on the budget? We have plenty of other deadlines and other things.
Work on budget as well, no problem.
Yeah, so there's bills verification, management status report updating, deadlines updating. The all work plan is not really as easy to work on. All client plan, draft equity report. These ones are all use me. Worker involvement criteria, you can do that. Quarterly bills updating. I don't know if you're involved in that. The taxes are good, so we can remove these. So the problem with the taxes was the virtual envelope. So partnership, virtual envelope, taxes. has some issues for policy tracking. So this we're still on half pay stop for some of the policy tracking related to the virtual envelope on the taxes, but we did meet the minimums for the upfront pay stop. And this is like Alberto, J. Remember the deadline on that one was fine. All right, so yeah.
So Jay, the only thing I see.
Oh, also we have quarterly bills, but this isn't the monthly goals are not due on Friday, Saturday, September 15th, 16th. I think they're due yesterday, right? That's odd. We have to address that. So put that in red. We do have our quarterly bills. I mean, our not quarterly bills. All workers are required to do monthly goal. Our monthly goals are due at the beginning of the month. So, anyways, all right. You were saying, Lucy?
I was the one speaking.
Stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Take a quick stretch and then.
Okay.
All right, Lucy. I mean, was that Ate? Right?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, from everything, when I look around, they can
What?
only work on the budget.
They can work on whatever they want to. It's up to them to decide to work on. In fact, I think we need to start doing policy tracking for not breaking up, into buddy teams. We don't have a
Yeah. Let's break up. Lucy, you guys are gonna work on budget. You guys just full the responsibility. Organizing is straightforward to the setup. You guys can focus on the setup.
You can work on whatever you can get agreement on. I mean, it's your buddy team. You guys can get organized. You can, do training. You just need to do something, right? There's like literally 100 different top priorities that need to be worked on.
Yeah.
So, but the key thing here is getting organized, and I feel like we all need to do policy tracking for a double team without agreement. So 0.25 hours for policy tracking at this point, yeah. So
who are those living? Okay, let me just go and tap 0.5.
So Evrice and Lucy, are you able to do work, or we're waiting for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe Evrice is communicating. So are you here, Evrice? Wait, what happened to Lucy?
Yeah, we are ready.
Lucy disappeared. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right. Anyways, I don't know. You guys just need to go get to work. You can go to the FQN room, or we can go to the FQN room, or whatever we want to do. But for now, let's get back into the involvement. So, Evrice, what is your involvement with ACU?
Invoicing. I would like to do invoicing.
Okay. Anything else?
No. For now, no.
And you're willing to do invoicing for the whole organization, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put you under invoicing. Let's make that green. We have a lot of people doing invoicing now, which is good. We have lots of invoicing to do.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right. Okay, but this isn't really essential for actually coming to ACU buddy team sessions, because invoicing in and of itself would be considered a SDG work. Right? So as far as our schedule goes, it would be better to schedule Saturday, Sunday, or you need to schedule it at a time that you not, active, right? So Tay, this would be Tay, J, Alberta. So we can schedule you for Friday, Saturday for FQN work. Does that make sense? Because invoicing isn't technically
This one.
the work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So and then Lucy, I don't see you actually in the schedule, and that's a problem. So Lucy, you need to get your schedule updated with your commitment. Can you do that? How many hours are you committed to, Lucy, per week? Which is not your budget, just like your overall general commitment, regardless of the budget or the money. Yeah.
I was asking if I should schedule, even though I'm working alone, should I place myself anywhere? For example, maybe if I want to work during Zuri time.
No.
Okay.
So you can schedule with anyone to do one-time buddy team sessions. If you want to work during day hours, Zuri time, that's perfectly fine. Let people know if anyone wants to schedule. Let people know you're working. Communicate on Discord and just do your work. It's fine.
Yeah, you can make proposals.
Yeah, but you certainly
Like
can
that.
work. You can work if you have self-driven responsibilities and you have work to do, or you just need to get organized. You should be doing work, right? Or you can do your training, whatever you want to do that you are assigned to do. So, but in addition to that, you need to be on the regular schedule, right? So when you are a worker, like as a team, we've agreed to 12 sessions, 6 for Andromeda hour 2, 6 for Cobalt hour 2, and we do this every week. And so you need to
Okay, I'll put
in the session. So, but it's based on your commitment. So, what is your commitment per week? How many hours per week?
I was like, I'm committed for 20 hours per week.
So that's your commitment. It's 20 hours a week.
Yes.
So if you have 20 hours a week,
Time
is
for
6
breath.
to 8
Please stop
sessions.
and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
So if you're committed to 20 hours a week, you should be doing 6 to 8 sessions. So this would happen during Andromeda or Cobalt. Otherwise, if you want to step up as a leader role for Old World, you could set up Zuri or some other octant for Old World and schedule there too. But you definitely need to schedule some in Andromeda and or Cobalt. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
So, any last questions, Avrice or Lucy?
No, now I'm asking the link that you are going to use with Avres.
Oh yeah, just go to Unity or FQN. It's fine, either one of those.
Okay, let me send you the link for FQN. Which one do you have, by the way?
I don't. I have the one Jay sent me. I don't know which one is that. Unity.
Okay, it's Unity.
Yeah, just do Unity. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys should go to Unity.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Thanks. See you.
Cool. All right, sweet. So now we can get focused. Thank goodness, focusness. So, so Evrice does not have any FQS. This is more of FQ, or this is SVG interest.
SVG.
So let me make that clear on the schedule. This is more SVG. SVG work. All right. So next we have Alex. So Alex said he was interested. He's interested in updating the scope, doing client relations, and he's not on the schedule, right? So currently not on schedule. Also, this would be more of like SVG at this time, SVG interest. Mamoon, I don't know what's going on with Mamoon, but so anyway, so Alex, we need to ask Alex to schedule. Lucy, we already asked Lucy to schedule. Joyce is coming back on Monday. And then, of course, we need to see what's going on with...
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, so needs to schedule. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to send a message to Mamoon, Alex, about the scheduling. So if you can send a message to Mamoon and Alex about the scheduling, that would be very helpful.
Okay.
And then I'll send a message to Alberto in regards to moving forward with the work. So let's see here, open session. Well, it's not really an open session. It's be more like buddy teams. Buddy team work. Okay, so
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
So Ateo, are you there?
Yes, Jay.
So this is a wrong question. So you need to delete that. The correct. We already know Alex wants to work on updating the scope and the client relations. Everrice, Mamoon is working on document drafting. Right. The question is not about what they're involved in. Right. The question is, why are they not on the schedule?
Okay.
They need to schedule. They want to be involved in ACU, then they need to schedule during the ACU time, which is Andromeda Hour 2 on Friday, Saturday, and Andromeda Hour 2 on Saturday, Sunday. Okay? Or
I
they
think
schedule a separate time for either Hydra or Sonic or some other time.
Alex left a message. He said, "Team, I won't be able to make it to the ACU main session coming up, but I will join the call back for live support." Should I still ask him why he's not in the session?
I don't care if you can't make the session, that's fine. I don't care about just any one session. I care about supporting the client work, which needs to happen week after week after week after week after week. So what I'm worried about is the fact that they're not on a schedule. So if we look at the schedule, For Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have me, you, and Alberto. Alberto's not here. I sent a message to Alberto, but in Evrice is scheduled for Friday, Saturday. So the problem is the fact that the problem is the fact is that Alex and Mamoon, so they want to be involved and they're not scheduled.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, Jay. I just edited the message. Check again.
I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so
I'd like to know why you and so are we taking a break?
yes, let's take a break.
4
And then when we
minutes.
come back, let me just check on this topic. I believe we pretty much covered everything.
Everything, yeah.
The last thing is the process on onboarding new workers. We could make a proposal for this, but we could just proposal for process to deal with new workers. So I think this is reasonable, and then we can discuss this more at like an open session. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when we come back, we can do the next topic, which is Lucy, which we already covered. So that's done.
Yeah.
So involvement, expectations, Lucy, etc. Cool. All right. So let's just go ahead and do a view up when we get back. Okay.
Okay, Jay.
Cool.
3 minutes.
I applied for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes then.
At the break, time to start. Please get focused on the session.
That's like a little less than we get. I was in the kitchen. Now I'm going outside. And we get worse for a little bit.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, I'm back. Hello. Okay. Hey.
I'm back, Jen.
Okay, so we're on a view up. What should we discuss? And we have about, what, 20, 30 minutes?
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
I should be able to get moving.
Like 45 minutes or so.
Wait, 45 minutes? So you said before.
It's 3 o'clock, 3:05.
Oh, yeah. So, Ate, what should we focus on?
You can either focus on the practice or document or on the clan admin. Yes, so clan
So
admin.
I don't know really what to do for the practice documentation because for me it's just like not possible to work on it without getting all these questions
Alberto.
asked from Alberto. Like I've been trying to get him to answer all these questions for almost 3 months now. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know?
I thought you guys had a session with Mamoon. You didn't answer the questions?
I don't remember having a session with Mamoon.
Oh.
Certainly didn't do any questions.
Okay, so let's just focus on the clan admin coordination.
Okay,
Is that fine by you?
Cool. Yeah, that should cover everything. So then maybe we can be done after that. So let's see, 12 more minutes. So this includes sort of review of priorities, who is doing what, in next steps, client work hours, etc., etc. Cool. So topic 2.
Okay, let me fill it up. Topic 2. And then
Cool. So I think we should start with our list of priorities, right? So I would categorize these based on, internal versus external. So it's like type. So we have like SVG and ACU priorities. And I know we already made a list. I don't remember exactly when. It might have been like a buddy team or something. So, oh yeah, this looks like the list right here.
wait, Jay, it in the note?
Here, let me just copy
Time
and
to
paste
pause.
it.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Ah, okay. I've seen it in the spreadsheet. The priorities.
So we have the priorities and then basically the type of priority, whether it's internal to SVG or whether it's an ACU client priority. And then what we have, the next steps. So anyway, so I feel like this is like a little bit much. So I would just go ahead and delete this, right? And let's just go through our top priorities, right? Like too much. So when we're a list of top priorities, so we can certainly use that list and then we can update that list, but let's just start with something a little simpler. So we know we have like the legal, we've got the coordination, we have the practice PDF, we've got the website, right?
Yeah.
What else? Got the event.
Mm-hmm.
Can you think of anything else? Or you can go and we have lots of
What
this
about
list.
the bank account?
The bank account. I don't think the bank account is a top priority right now. We can note
Okay.
that down here for possible future things, but I don't think the bank account's a priority. It's very low priority. See, it's like a 3.
What about the tracking ACU client time as? Do we have?
Yeah. Tracking ACU client hours. So if we want to get paid, we certainly need to be tracking. We need to be invoicing, right? Invoicing.
Yes. So, is there a particular channel where we track all the hours after ACU, or
Yeah, well,
just
we have client work efficient hours, and then we
okay?
have client setup and training hours. So today would be more like, why is Joyce saying that we had the beginning of the new month? Does that mean we scheduled incorrectly? Do we have policy tracking? So weird. Moon giant. So today is the new moon for September 15th at
Time to
1:39
stretch.
a.m.
Please
UTC.
stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Huh.
455.
So if we look at UTC time right now, it's 10:12 p.m. So it looks to me that that was 1:39 a.m. So 1:39 a.m. this morning was the beginning of the new moon. So we are actually
Let me
like,
see.
we have to do
155.
policy tracking.
Yes, 1:39 a.m. on the 15th.
So who is
Are we?
responsible for doing scheduling for life support?
It's life support.
Yes, for life
That
support.
that is that is session support, right?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm the one.
you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyways, would be a policy tracking for scheduling the new moon session at the wrong time. We're off by almost like over 12 hours.
That is yeah, it's true. The 15th was, yes, we are going to the 16th. Mm-hmm. You're right. You're correct, Jay.
Anyways, we're not going to change it because it's already
We
scheduled.
already have
We
yeah.
do policy tracking for that. All right, so
Okay, no problem.
anyways, going back to the client hours, we have client work efficient hours, client setup training hours, and then we have client preparation hours. So everything,
Yes, I know those channels. I was just asking maybe there's different ones specifically only for like for ACU. There is none. Okay.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I said
I mean, you
it's
can track whatever you want in the ACU channel within
okay.
SCG, but as far
Okay.
as like our co-op, this is for all of our income for the co-op.
Okay, Jane. Thank you for the clarity.
Okay. Anyway, so for client, so most of what we're doing today is client preparation. I think we spent like a little tiny amount of time on actual setup.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could say like, at Tay, at J, ACU buddy team, work, coordination, organizing, policies, proposals, interviews, onboarding. I don't know, let's say 0.5 hours.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So I would say we did 1 hour for our client preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Because what we're doing now is more
Yes,
like
Jane.
preparation as opposed to actual setup training for the client work itself. But it's still applicable to everything we're doing. It's just not actually doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
Or invoicing, obviously by definition, would be client preparation hours.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually doing work for the client.
Documentation is what is efficient, right?
What?
If we are working on documentation, it will be efficient, right?
Only if
Plan
you
work
actually are
efficiently.
doing good work. Otherwise, it would be setup and training.
Oh, okay.
So setup and training means that you're actually doing work on client work, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just might not be good work. You have to repeat yourself or it doesn't really help anything, then it'd be setup training hours. And efficient work means you actually are doing correct work and following the guidelines or whatever needs to be done to get it done efficiently, quickly. All right.
Okay.
Anyways, any other priorities we can think of?
Legal coordination, practice PDF website, tracking, office invoicing, invoicing. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, so this looks good for our priorities. Then we just can think about who's doing them, but let's just go ahead and prioritize these in our prioritization spreadsheet, which is good. So we want the insurance and the legal, super high priority. Prioritization SB, housekeeping, organizing, ACU. So we're starting to do that more. And this is part of the coordination. Practice PDF, tracking ACU client hours, super high priority, sponsorship structure, mo legality of operating in Brazil. Related to the insurance, right? So let's say 9.5, 9.5. Vocabulary for client, internal versus external, not really a huge priority.
Time
ACU
for
channel
breath.
or an
Please
ACU
stop
Discord
and get
channel.
ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Okay, so that's taken care of. Client admin sheet, that's good. That middle, SCD deadline, so you dealt with this. SCD coordination, nice. Oh wait, SCD coordination. SCD positions, pretty good. ACU grant charm line, ACU invoicing from SVG. So this is super high priority. And then, like I would say overall, the event planning is not super high priority, but let's prioritize it higher than before. And then we have the website. Website will prioritize much higher as well.
Yes.
And I think that covers everything. The practice PDF, questions or practice PDFs, let's prioritize this higher as well. All right, cool. So I think that looks good as far as the prioritization goes. So then we just want to talk about who is doing everything. Sponsorship structure, mo legality. So this is definitely ACU. Oops. Okay. There's one other thing I feel like we're missing, which is
What's that, Jay?
oh yes, I remember. It's the client relations and scope. So client relations updating scope. Updating scope. Okay.
Okay.
So let's make sure that one is included. Let's see. So we have client relations, updating scope, organizing sheet. That's already there. So this needs to be prioritized nice and high, maybe around 7.7. And this is super duper important because this has to do with like continuing our relationship with SVG. Cool. All right. So this would be type of priority 4. And then we have percentage status. And then I would put like who is working on it. This would be who. All right. Let's go over the priorities and get some clarity. So insurance and legal, discuss with Alberto. So this is Jay. I don't know. I mean, I'm working on this, but we need somebody else working on that. So that's a problem status. I don't know. Say 5%. So this is bad. We need
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So for this one, we need to schedule to communicate with her on those details. And insurance company, right? And insurance company or companies. All right, sponsor structures is the same thing, right? All right, prioritization SE, how can we do what we're doing now? So we can just say this is fine, this is a Tay, okay. Tracking ACU client hours. So verify that we tracked yesterday's open session hours. Like, I don't know if anyone did last week's open session hours for the value tracking, but it's like we don't track that, then we lose all of the value.
I think it's it.
So ACU invoicing, we should know the current status of invoicing. I mean, this is, let's just do this. Bad, good, not sure, bad.
No efficient.
So are you going to help make sure that we're tracking hours?
Yes, of course, Jay.
Okay. Right. And then I could also track some website hours. So client preparation coordination hours, set up training at the ACU website starting.
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
All right, so let's skip the break and then we can just get this all finished up. So Alex said
Yes,
he's
Jay.
with this, but I still don't think that's enough. Obviously, I'm going to be helping with this. Alberto will be working on it. It's okay status for now. It needs work, but so next steps is to schedule with Jay and then Alberto to update scope, create new version so that the previous version is not altered. All right. So
Now we have the website.
Invoicing, we have Evrice,
Ati and Joyce.
Joyce. Okay. So I mean, I feel like that should be enough people doing it. So I'm gonna make that green.
Yeah.
I'm still concerned. All right, ACU website. So I'm gonna be working on the website.
Me too. I would like to join.
Okay. You wanna work on it too? So okay,
Yeah.
I can add you as a what's this?
An editor.
Add an editor. So here, add editor. This would be a Tay. No. Well, this would be FQ and Middle East? Which one?
But yeah, FQN Euro Africa.
Do
Euro
you know like that?
Africa.
FQ in your Africa?
Yes, Jay.
Query cannot share because they do not have a Google account. All right, I spelled it wrong. What is it again? I
Euro
think
Africa. It's called Euro Africa Quintan.
Oh, it's your African Quinton. All right, there you go. It worked. Okay, cool. So the next step for this is to prioritize. For me, we want to just kind of go over the structure and layout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we want to draft some language for like introduction and contact options kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we could also present the event, maybe. I don't know. All right, practice documentation. I mean, I think we just have to wait for Alberto on this. Alberto
Yeah.
J. Bad. And I think that's everything for all of our priorities.
Yes, for now.
So anything else?
Nothing I can remember. I think we are good to go.
Yes, except for the insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And we need more people helping with some of these other priorities as well. But nobody's working on the insurance and the legal stuff, and that's a huge problem. So that will continue to be a problem until we get that work done. All right. So other than that, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. Can you think of anything else? Otherwise, we can take a quick break before coming back and dealing with all of our other stuff. So
I think for now we are good to go. But the hours for last week they was tracked for the 8th of September.
they were tracked?
No.
No. Okay. So I would go ahead and do that. Just make sure it's clear that it's for a different date.
Okay.
Back those hours. All right. You can do that.
Okay, let me do it.
Somebody should get started with the invoicing, and we should find out what we've invoiced so far. I feel like we just haven't done a lot of invoicing, so that.
Yeah, I will definitely focus on that because the invoicing Joyce sent last time. Wait, was it Everest that sent last time for review? You said the invoice, the amount should match the amounts we had in the income calculation for AGC 411E. So that was just where the confusion was. So I'll work on that with Everest and send out for review. So Jay, that was it was not efficient work, right? I think it
Oh,
was
of course not.
preparation.
We didn't even work on. It wasn't even. Oh wait, what are you talking about? If you're talking about from last week?
Yeah, it was preparation, right?
I mean, I would just say setup. I don't know what we did exactly. Maybe we did a little efficient work for like a half an hour or something. So, but I don't know. I can't remember. I would say overall, the fact that we didn't track the hours is just like automatically not efficient work. Right? It's like setup work.
Okay, Jay.
Yeah. So we need to be more organized.
Okay.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
So the only other thing I want to ask about is related to our leadership organizing. So right now we have for other priorities, we have ACU open sessions. I guess that's interesting. So it's ACU open. We do need there is a little bit of scheduling. We need to make sure that the ACU open session is scheduled. So I'm gonna add that here too. So make
That's
sure
once a month.
open session is on our main session list for responses. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this would be like a task. So I just want to make sure we don't forget that, because that would be bad. So this is part of our scheduling. Let's see, scheduling anywhere else. Scheduling. Okay.
Okay.
So then here, I think we want to continue the AC coordination, and we'll put your name here, Ate, J, so we can make this orange. We'll get Joyce involved in it later, and we took care of that, so for now that is good. ACU open session, I feel like this is coming up for a while, and it's not really its top priority. I'm going to put that down here. And then what we have instead is we've got ACU buddy team sessions, ACU buddy team work sessions. So Jay, Alberto, Ate, Moon, although Moon's not scheduled, so. All right, cool.
So are we taking a few minutes break?
Yeah, we're going to start again at the top of the hour. I'm going to be a little bit late, so probably like 10 minutes, 10 minutes late.
Okay, Jay.
Top of the hour, we're going to do the budget session. So just send a reminder to everybody, make sure they're all going to jump on, and then I'll jump on as soon as I can. We just want to get everything organized and ready to review and verify. So basically, we have the budget session in 20 minutes. And then we have, or I guess it's the recruitment budget session. And then we have
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
then we have the life support session in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Not sure exactly.
Yes,
Right.
Jay.
Any other priorities or?
No. We have before other priorities before the life support. Or during life support. Are you getting me?
What is the question?
You asked if we have other priorities, so I'd like to know do you mean before life support?
Yeah, between now and life supporter for today. So
we have
basically,
we have
my understanding is our goal for today is simply to prevent upfront pay stop. I mean, basically, we're on I think we're actually on upfront pay stop because, unfortunately, like I thought the new moon was actually was on this evening, but it turns out that the new moon actually was basically 12 hours ago. So we're actually already on upfront pay stop. Right?
from pay stop
for the recruitment budget.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. Alex, Alberto, Barry. What's 2.5? Okay.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
All right. Anything else? Otherwise, let's take off. Oh yeah.
No, I think everything is okay for now.
All right.
So Jay, I can draft my proposal and we can look about that at the top of the hour, right?
Whatever everyone wants to prioritize.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of time, but yeah, I'll be back soon. And check in with Evrice and Lucy.
Yeah, I'll definitely join them.
Okay. Ciao.
Okay, ciao, Jay.